Hello and welcome back to the farm. Well, not looking right at the farm right now. Looking at the very clear, very lovely, I'm sure very cold river flowing through Erlengrad here. This is episode 5 of the Survival Challenge. So I thought for this episode we're going to need to sort of move things on a little bit, because although we've done a few contracts... Oh, hello train. Bye-bye train. Off to Felsbrunn. Yeah, instead of... we've done a couple of contracts, we've done 3 contracts now. But I kind of want to push the income forward a little bit so we can get really get stuck into our first farm. I want some equipment, I want some land, I want to start working my own farm. So what I thought we'd do today is we'd do sort of a short clip of each contract I'm going to take on throughout this episode. Now, usually what I will do is you'll see me do the full contract. In today's episode we're still going to do that, but I'm going to show you sort of the beginning and the end, maybe, of those particular contracts. We're going to try and fit a few contracts into this episode, because I really want to just fill it with as much content as possible for you, as many jobs as possible, and I'm hoping by the end of this episode we might have enough money to actually start to buy some vehicles. Quite a lot to cover today, all to jam into one episode. Am I crazy? Probably, but I guess we'll find out. So, I'm going to head over to the store, I'll see you there, and when we get there we'll look at some contracts. And here we are. Wow, if it was only ever that easy in real life, just a click of a button and you're at the store. I mean, I walked all the way there, of course. Right, let's have a look at some contracts then. So let's decide what the first contract's going to be. What have we got going at the moment? I want to do some big money contracts. Okay, we'll do that one. We'll do the potatoes in field 19. So let's borrow those items, accept that contract. So I'm going to grab this equipment, I'm going to take it over to field 19, and I'll see you when we're over there and we'll get started. Okay, so we're here at field 19 now. The shop's actually just there, it's right next to the shop, so it won't be a very long trip to grab the other equipment, but we've got the potato harvester here. We'll get that lowered and turn that harvester on, and we'll make a start. So let's go for it. There we go. Now this only does like 2 rows at a time, it does take some time. So I'm going to stick some time lapse for you now, and I'll see you when the harvester's full and we're ready to pipe out into the trailer.
Down in the dungeon is all we know, where the shining light, we never go into the open. As far as you can see it, wasting there a big bright destiny. Don't you feel like breaking free? Open your eyes, embrace what you see now. Don't you feel like cutting loose? Yeah, cutting loose, cutting loose. I'm alive. We collide, we break down, caving in to our doubts. Faces filled with sadness. When words are said, we'll regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go, said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. Let's go back, let's start again, to a place a long time ago when I kissed your lips. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go, said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way. This is the hard way. I saw your mama just the other day. She looked glad to see me again. Do you remember when I used to come over to your house every day? Still remember the smell of your car when you drove me down to that lake. Felt so good staying up all night. That will forever be our place. And I know it's been a long time since we were together. There's a special place in my heart that's yours forever. If I could fly, fly right back to where I belong, fly right back to my home, sweet home. If I could, I'd take it all back and fly high up above the open sea into another destiny. I close my eyes and I'm back in your arms, back in your arms. I fly. Sometimes it feels like you just wanna run. It's easier than facing your own doubts, but it will get you no matter how far you go. It haunts you every night. I tried so hard to forget what we had, but then something reminds me of you. Do you remember the necklace you gave me? I wear it
queen of hearts. When everyone folds, your fork still holds your place in your bed, showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies, roll the dice. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. You're playing it cool, bending all the rules, talking way too loud, and you're talking rude. You're playing a game, driving me insane. Your heart is back, and it's a fact, no turning back. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. Come on. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. I've got my moves, I got my song. When I turn my mojo on, I'm feeling fine, I'm feeling strong. It won't take long when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. Watch me use my witchcraft. I'm gonna use my witchcraft.
Okay, so extremely exciting. We're just hitting our first big milestone of this survival challenge. We have finally got enough money, after all the contracts that we've been doing, to buy our first piece of land. Now, admittedly, I'm not going to have any equipment to use on this land, but it is a big moment because we're finally buying a part of this map, which we currently own none of. So let's have a look at the map and I'll talk you through what I'm thinking in terms of where we're going to buy. Okay, so here's our map. As you can see, lots of arable fields. Got 25 arable fields on Erlengrad. All sorts of different terrain, and actually most of them are quite flat, but there are some on a slight hill, like field 24, 25 are slightly on the hill there, but mostly flat. What I'm actually thinking would be a way forward for this particular survival challenge would be probably to buy a grass field, because this map is sort of intended for that, and use that and buy us a tractor. Once we've got enough money, maybe get some other bits as well. Or we're going to need some other bits, and try and make some money off that. Grass field, and build from there, and finally get moving. It shouldn't take too much longer to be able to afford the equipment, but if I go onto the map here, this is the bit of land I'm thinking of. It would only leave us with about £2,000 in the bank after we've purchased it, but I think it'd be a really good start. It's a big piece of land, plenty of room to do lots of bits. It is slightly on hill, but that's okay, we can deal with that. When you compare it to somewhere like this, which is where you would start in base game on New Farmer, or even Farm Manager, I think, you can see the price difference. I mean, that's 330,000, so for not as much land either. So we're getting all this for 125. And also when you look at plots like that, it's double the price nearly. Actually, it's more than double the price. The grass fields down here, massively more expensive. I did actually consider field 21. This is, I think, the cheapest. The cheapest arable field on the map, I think. What's this one? 7? No, it is definitely 21. But my problem here is that I'm not allowing myself to lease. So I can't lease a harvester, a combine, or a trailer to. Although I could actually deliver the produce directly from field 21 with the combine to the grain storage, I think it's called, or grain mill. That's the one. Could do that, but I still have to lease a harvester. I don't have the money for that. And then once I've harvested this land, I can't then drill it again because I haven't got a seeder. So I think this is probably the way forward, and I might be wrong, but we'll find out. So let's go and do this, and I think that will then be about the right time to wrap up today's episode. So here's the big moment: £125,574, and it's ours. There we go. We are now landowners. We've made quite a good amount of progress. This is episode 5. Admittedly, this episode has taken forever for me to put together around my working schedule, as well as trying to record this, film it, edit it, and get it all ready for you, and try and fit it into a fair-sized, not too long episode on YouTube. Very, very difficult this week, but onwards and upwards from here. I just had so many contracts I wanted to complete that I didn't want you to get bored seeing me do the whole thing at a normal rate or a slow time lapse. So you would have noticed this is quite sped up to fit as much as possible into the video. Before we finish though, I just want to quickly head over to our new piece of land and have a very quick look. We will explore more in the next episode. Let's go through here and across this road. Okay, and down into our land. So we have actually got some trees, and also the sawmill is right there in the distance, which is on the base of our land. So look at this field. Yes, it's on a hill. If we look down, yes. But I think we can do this. Lots of grass, lots of land. Look at this. It's massive. Absolutely massive. This is going to be fun. Okay, I think I'll leave it there for now. I'll have something to look at next time, look forward to. So I want to say thank you very much for watching. Thanks for bearing with me. I know that this series has taken a while for us to get going, but this is our big first milestone that we've managed to get some land now. We've come from £5. Admittedly, we've only got £2,046 left in the bank right now, but we're going to improve on that, and we've got our land. And there'll be lots to look forward to next time. Until then, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's episode, which I hope you have, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so you don't miss any future episodes that are published in the weeks coming up. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon.